Well, hello and welcome back to Pete's Model Car Customs. Got a brief sort of update on stuff really. I've still been predominantly working on this Mustang II kit, the Firefighter, but I've also been tinkering with a couple of other things as well to keep them carrying on. I haven't done a great amount of modelling in the last week or so, mainly because I just haven't. Other things have cropped up, etc. The meaning of life. In the background in black is one of the Cobras I was working on. That has just had. I've just sprayed it with a satin black, just to give me a look at the bodywork for where I've been doing filling up in. I find that satin gives you a highlight to your problems a little bit better than just matte black. So I sat in black things to get a look at them. Underneath the arches, underneath the whatever the hell that's called, lift, I've got the other Cobra, which is having a bit of bodywork done to it too, to catch that up. I've got a bit of work to do around this area, and there's odds and sods tidying up. I want to raise that area a little bit to equal the other side. There's just a little notch to come out there a bit more, but that'll move that body on a bit better in the next couple of weeks. I want to do the other galaxies for the psychedelic group build as well. They both got similar roof chops, and I know this white galaxy isn't the right type, and it isn't chopped, but what I did was trim all the way around the rooftop there, so as the roof will stay in one piece, then cut that pillar and tilt these ones to bring that back to that place, which will be about 2 mil further back. I could show it on the other but that's basically what I've just done to this one too. It's chopped all the way around here, and then I'll go for just a tilt on the axles, what, on the A pillars. What a dickhead. Reefer madness. Around here, I've got a couple more bits that I've been teasing myself with. I've got an alternator here, which I've added a bracket to. I wonder if that will, yeah, bracket and plug point for the wiring, and then another stud for the lower bracket, which will have a slot and a hole in it. So that one, if that will come up, got a little, pivoting bracket there. It's quite the camera on this is in the top left-hand corner of the tablet that I'm using to film on. Also on this, I've gone round the fan and cut in a groove behind the fan and slightly lifted all the fan blade to try and get that to capture, a bit of wash of paint. We'll have a trough to run in. Like I said, I've got that moving, and then that will hold the sliding bracket, so that will fit to the bottom of the block. Where are you? Come on. Thank you. Right, right, so that on that. What else was it little I had? Oh, a fuel pump I've made for the Falcon. Glued the. Take it back down to there. Thank you. Glued all the transmission back on and went for what it came with in the box, and I'll sort out the thingy. The other thing I've been doing is making a new grille. So I'll just knock that off its blocks, pop that out of the way. I've got a wobble in my elbow. I've got an old injury on my elbows as well, you know, and sometimes when I hold my hand in an odd position, the whole elbow twitches. It's made from evergreen strip, pack number 100, and obviously the red parts are the original parts of the kit grille, and then I've built a new lattice of strip to open that up, and then sanded down the centre grille parts to give me the Mustang to glue on the front of it. And so that will neatly snuggle back in there. It says, because it won't do it while I'm filming, will it? Guys, no. That's the new grille for that. When it comes to actually fitting it, I'll get it to an angle. As you can see in the top corner, there's a bit of a gap now, whether that's down to me losing loads of chrome and stuff, but by the time that's seated, slightly Frenched in, I don't think it will notice much. That was quite good fun. But like just bits of pack 100 of evergreen strip. What else was there? Just odds and sods really. Like I say, I've been tinkering with different models to make progress on whichever one I picked up. Quite frankly, they all need work, don't they? It's just what I fancy doing at the time. I'm trying to squeeze in with weather. We've been having like 3 weeks of heat waves, and it's now been 3 or 4 days of torrential rain. It's like a monsoon season, so, you know. Anyway, that's it for now. Hope you're all well, and best wishes from jolly old England. Bye.